Okay folks, we're at 21 minutes into the test, and here we are. I'll get my phone on this and the thermal imaging camera. We'll line this up so the phone can read the measurements. Got 390 halfway up. It doesn't read any more than 400 or 399. So pretty safe to say down the bottom of the flame there, we're probably close to 450 to 500 degrees Celsius. So right now, without any tapes, we'll run inside and take the temperature measurement for the inside. And here we are, you can see my ugly mug in the reflection there. So we've got a hot spot in the middle of the wall. 43, I think I saw a 45 there. 45, 47. 47 degrees. So the plaster itself is 47 degrees. That's pretty warm. Wouldn't burn you yet. Certainly wouldn't cause any fires. We're back. This is the next morning or the next afternoon. We let the factory air out because it was a little bit stinky after yesterday. So this was our test from yesterday. This was our test from the video that you'll see on the website, the features video where it showed that it was bushfire rated. We left it there and we sort of just stared at it for 40 minutes. So this was over 40 minutes. So we knew that this would all survive and stand up to the test, but we wanted to take temperature measurements because we knew it would get warm on the other side and we wanted to sort of quantify it all. So at the end, the test had to prove a few things. It had to answer some questions. The first question is, did it catch fire? No, it didn't. Once we took the fire away from the torch here, once that was away, the danger was gone. It didn't catch fire. Had this been clad in timber, pine, you know, like a cedar or something like that, you can just imagine what that would be like. The thought is it's a provoking thought, and it's utterly horrifying that you'd have a timber-lined building or something like this in a rural setting where the bushfire could come through at any point, and you're living in something that's lined with timber. I wonder what's going to happen. So the other question that this test had to answer, is the reason we had the thermal imaging gear out was, did the heat get through? And no, it didn't. Well, it did a little bit, not much. We had 400 degrees up here. Pretty safe to say down here it was 500 degrees. And when you saw me run around with my phone and the thermal imaging camera, at the time, without any editing or trickery, it was 50 degrees inside. The wall was doing its job. The system that we've employed here has insulated you from the heat outside, because it's the heat that will kill you normally before the fire actually gets through. It'll just bake you alive. It's horrifying. So keep in mind, it's one thing to not catch fire or be non-combustible, as the buzzword is at the moment in the media. It's another thing to insulate you from the heat. So keep in mind, if you are in the market for something like this, consider, will your home protect you? Because if it's a micro home, you've got the best chance there is.